What? Oh, they updated it. They updated it. Oh, that's weird. Okay, and this does not work. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. How do I get rid of it? Edit, more actions, delete. I understand, delete. Okay, let's go to here. There we go. Oh, I need to. What's going on over here? There we go. I'm running so far behind. It's okay. There we are. We're gonna successfully get out the door. That's all that matters. We're just gonna do our, I guess I call it a 10K route. It's actually more than a 10K, but that's what we're gonna do. I almost just decided not to do this today, but they got a new beta for using Prism, so I'm able to multi-stream. So we are live on YouTube right now as well. Sorry it's taking me a while to get out the door, everybody. Hope I don't freeze. It says it's fairly warm out there. And by fairly warm, like mid to high 20s, but we'll see. Probably take. I have my drone in here because I was gonna go hit a mountain today, but I just couldn't get out the door fast enough, so I don't have time to do that anymore. I need this. I need a hat. And we're gonna try and wear these gloves, but it probably will not work. Okay. Gosh dang, it's taking me a long time to get out the door. I need to fill out my water bottle. At least put a little something in there. Okay, now we're gonna get out the. Now we can get out the door. I gotta figure out this multicast interface. It's a little bit different. Well, their interface completely is different because they updated it a little bit. Do I have everything I need? I think so. Oh, I need sunglasses. Definitely need some sunglasses. Guess we're using these. Oh no. Oh man. I bet you. Don't know for sure. I bet you one of my friends stole my other pair of sunglasses. I need to put, I don't know, should I put that on here? I think I should. Because I am a certified US guy, ultra running coach now, and I should. That was weird. I never lose signal in there, and for whatever reason, I lost signal a little bit. But actually, I don't feel too bad out here so far. It's definitely chilly. I don't feel too bad. Why have I not started yet? There we go. Okay, let's get going. Before I actually do get cold, get moving. My reason why today I was a little bit slow going is I was having tummy issues today. For whatever I ate. Well, I didn't, it was just a weird, like, mixture of not so healthy things yesterday. It's my own fault. But not like Hershey squirt tummy issues, just like tummy not knowing what it wanted to do. And then when it finally decided, then everything was fine. It was like, do I need to poop? Do I not need to poop? I don't know. Oh, we missed the light. Oh, man. And I did a little bit of, after I ended the stream, my gym sesh last night, I did a little bit of legs, and I can tell I'm running around like a freaking, oh, I think I did lose. Gosh dang it. Looks like I lost my mod account. Oh, well. I thought with as sunny as it was, the real feel would feel a lot warmer out here. It does not, but they're also, it's burned off now for the most part. I can't tell what it's like. We'll be able to get a better idea once we get higher, but some more freezing fog this morning here in the valley, which always makes it feel a lot colder. So that's probably what it is. Oh, but yeah, I did legs last night for the first time in a long time. Or I didn't do like a full leg workout, but I did do a little bit, some hamstrings and stuff, and I can feel it today. Oh my goodness, it is crazy. Follow. Let me knock out some push-ups for you. Oh. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh. That'll help warm me up because it is chilly. Chilly, chilly. Oh. Let's see where we at here. Yep, this is Holter. Ah, my ears are cold. Sunglasses are pushing the edge of my hat up. So So it's a lot more, it's letting that cold air in. Like I said, it's supposedly 25 degrees, but I think it's colder because of the freezing fog that is still burning off. Oh man. Oh, this is uphill. You guys can't tell, but it's uphill. Starting off your run, going uphill before you have had a chance to warm up is not fun. Oh. 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 Again, I don't know if you guys would rather, but I can change the camera view to be the other direction. See if I can figure it out here with this new interface. There we go. Looks like my camera is dirty. There we go. Now I can, maybe we can do it. I don't know why is it just me or does it? It looks all grainy and blurry. Huh. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. This guy go by. He has an electric Jeep. I don't know why. I'm not against electric vehicles, but something like that doesn't make sense to me. You're obviously not using your Jeep for what a Jeep is made for. Oh. It's not like, you know, a pickup truck where you could argue that, you know, some people, that wouldn't work necessarily for like a farm and ranch vehicle, which is what pickup trucks were designed for. But I mean, you could use it on certain like construction sites, job sites and stuff. Whew. But it doesn't make sense to use to go bouncing around the mountains, which is what a Jeep is. You can't use a Jeep for, I guess I'm just one of those people that when I buy a vehicle, it's for the practicality of it, not, you know, that's why you'll never see me get like a, I don't know, Lamborghini or something. Not that I would ever be able to afford one. Now, I did own a Infiniti Q60 RS Red Sport 400. Oh, here in the street, the sidewalk looks pretty dang icy. But it was all-wheel drive, and I didn't have any use to, you know, it's not like I was taking it up in the mountains or whatever. I was doing cross-country road trips a lot. So for me, it was practical. Oh, this uphill, it is getting me today. But once we get up here, then we just have nice smooth going until the very end. But by then I'll be warmed up. So that last mile and a half of a gentle uphill isn't gonna affect me too much. Yeah. A bit of a breeze, but you can really feel up here. It doesn't, like, you can barely see the grass moving. So if you're standing still, you can't even feel it. But you barely start walking and you feel the breeze. There you go, now you can see the fog. It is burning off, but it's a little bit lower in the valley now. Definitely made everything frosty though, like the grass is frosty. Trees and bushes are all frosty. Vehicles are definitely all frosty. See, this hasn't had any sun hardly yet today because of how low the sun is on the horizon, and this dirt is just frosty. And that's all from that fog. My hands are kind of cold. They're not too bad, they'll warm up, but my mittens I think would have been the better choice, but it's okay. So, odd place to park. It's not a parking spot. That guy just parked there sleeping in his vehicle. Like, up here is where all the parking is. Oh, my face is fucking freezing. And then my ears, because it's my sunglasses. I think I'm gonna put my sunglasses on the outside, because that is very uncomfortable on my ears. That cold air going right into my ear canal. There we go. That's way better. My face is still frozen, but at least now my ears are okay. Oh, I just don't like putting my sunglasses on the outside because it changes the angle and how the sunglasses fit and everything. But we will just deal with it. Anybody remember that old show? I think it was called Ted, where he worked in an office. The thing was, just deal with it, Ted. That was like the big trademark phrase, I guess you could say, in the show. Just deal with it, Ted. It was actually a pretty good show, but, or at least I thought it was. But I don't think it went past one season. Oh. Must be gonna put some stone on the outside of this house because, like, all the siding is done, windows are in, all that. They're working on the interior, but there's still some exposed tieback on that house. It's so cold that if they're gonna put stone on it, that would make sense. Why? Otherwise, it's like, what are you doing? Oh, I gotta change hands because my fingers are freezing by the glove. Oh. It is taking every ounce of me to not leave here. How cold it is, even though it's still not that cold, but I'm like, I don't even like this cold. Like, the highs here are what the lows would be if I was in, say, Tucson, but I have to drive cross country, and so I don't want to drive south for a couple weeks and then have to drive cross country from there, which, I mean, it'd be fine. It's a nice drive, actually. From there, it'd actually be better than the direction I'm going to go. But, you know, if we're coming from here. But it's still, oh, what is that, about 1,100 miles or something to get down Arizona? Thought about going to Texas and staying at that beach where you can camp for a couple weeks. But then I wouldn't be able to train. That's the difference. But I don't want to pick early races like that because I think after my race in February I might do that. Just take some time off. Just go down and hang out on the beach. Oh, I need to get the air out of my. Notice that I think is my thing all messed up because nobody's on, and there we go. Now I won't have my water bottle sloshing around as much because I got the air out of it. I don't think the interface is all screwed up. It says that I only have one person watching on Twitch, which is very unusual. At the most, I usually have two, because my mod account, my auto mod account, I should say, and my and stream elements. So at the most I have that. Or at the least, I should say. Now I did for some reason lose signal for a little bit, so could be. Oh, I usually lose my mod account when that happens, but still, usually have people in there watching. Like I said, I only had one when 2 turned. Hit the follow button. Of course, I might have done it going out the door. I don't know. Oh well. It's just kind of weird. Like last night at the gym, I had 2 people on, and then I hit my stream report. It was like we had twice the number of viewers. Well, it's because it does crap like this, so it only says I have 1 viewer. I don't know why. By the way, that girl that went by in this was really super cute. Since I have another first on, that's good. It means it should be working. It's kind of crazy with the cold air like this, how the smells that you can smell, like that girl that went by. I could smell her like perfume or lotion or hair, like shampoo or whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but I could smell it for about 2 blocks after we passed her, just because it hangs in the air. And I would mention that because I could smell certain smells as we go by these houses too. It's all different. Wow. Gosh dang, this thing, like, battery went fast. As cold as it is out here. Whenever it goes into that, like on Streamlabs it didn't affect anything. I don't know what it does on Prism. Whenever I get my little battery. Wow, now that is going fast. Now I just plugged it in and it's like, it went from 20% to 10%. Well, yeah, I mean, it went from 100 to 20% in 36 minutes. And only, what, 25 of that was outdoors? Yeah, about 25 minutes was outside. And then I just got the 20% battery warning. Before I could even plug it in, it gave me the 10%. It's freaking crazy. Okay. Oh. The New Balance Rebel V4s are out, everybody. I might have to get a pair and see how they are. They've changed them a bit, so I don't know. But they might be my front runners for my race, or they might be the shoe of choice. They're at the top of my list, I guess what I'm trying to say right now. I really like these Hyperion Maxes, but I think after 30 miles, they are not going to be it. Definitely not going to be it. That's a city truck. They're going. It's not exactly a place where there'd be a lot of city individuals. I mean, there is a city park there. Maybe he's filling up poop bags or something. There's like the doggy bag thing and that kind of stuff. This dog always barks at me when I go by. I think it just barks at everybody, but right now I'm the one that happens to be going by. Oh. Okay. There's still a lot of, I can look up at towards the sun and the mountain and still see there's a lot of moisture in the air. That's why it feels so freaking cold. But it's funny because my apartment, the air inside has been so dry that it seems like I'm constantly putting on lotion, and like my nose and everything is so dry in the morning after I wake up that it's just like it hurts. It's so dry. Oh. Still see just a little bit of fog up this high in the valley. It's all going down over to the Central Valley. Or maybe it's just almost all burnt off by now, who knows. It's hard to tell like how much is out in the valley. Like you look out there and it looks like it's still really thick, but it could just be because you're looking across, 6 miles of it, so it looks thicker than it is. Oh man. Not sure. No, I think I'll still be able to, but I'm gonna hit the gym tonight, for sure. Maybe not, but I'm pretty sure. And then, but I'm not sure if I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning or not. I promised my mom I would go and visit her tomorrow, so she doesn't have a whole lot going on tomorrow, and other than she's going to visit, like she always has, like a late lunch or early dinner or whatever you want to call it with one of her friends, but I'm always invited to go to that, so That's not a big deal. I like her friend. I feel sorry for the waiter or the waitress, whoever at the restaurant, because I always go to the same restaurant. Because those two put together, man, they're always like picking on each other, and they're very loud people. Now the restaurant is never like busy that time of day. That's why they always go, and it works out perfect because it's in between like shifts. Or her friend who still works, she has like 2 different jobs that she, oh, probably more than that. I have no idea how many jobs that she works, but on Wednesdays it's in between 2 of her jobs. She works a 8-hour shift on that one job, starts like early in the morning, works an 8-hour shift, and then has like a 2 or 3 hour break in between her other job that she does at night, where she only works like, I think it's only like 4 hours or something on Wednesday nights. Oh, good. She works like all these jobs just to work. Like, she just is one of those people that just likes to work, because they're not like, it's not like she's making a lot of money or it needs to make a lot of money. She just likes to work. Keep herself busy, I guess. Open. She offered me a bunch of wild game last year at the same time, and maybe she's gonna offer some this year. I'll definitely take it. Last year I couldn't take because I didn't have any place to put it. This year I would definitely take it. I don't even care if it's previous years it has a little bit of frozen burnt on it or freezer burnt on it. I'd take it. You can still do stuff with it. Still makes a good stew or whatever. Some chili. Oh man. That was perfect timing. For some reason I can feel my lower back is like on the left side is a little bit tight, probably from lifting yesterday, but it definitely feels like it's not like my back per se, it's just like a symptom of my hamstrings. I did work out my hamstrings. I think it's a symptom of my hamstrings being tight. Normally I don't have issues with my lower back while I'm running. If I walk a lot or stand in one place, I'll feel it. But okay. So now we just got, floor at their sanitation truck. How did I lose my YouTube? Huh. Okay, I don't know if I'm live on YouTube anymore. Oh well. Oh, this I gotta mail a package, run over to a store, try and run over to a doctor's office to try and get some medical records. I could try and call him, I guess. I just hate calling people on the phone, and I mean, I'm only like a block and a half away from the doctor's office. So it's like, why not just walk over? Be my luck, I won't be able to get them. Because they're from a while ago. I'm guessing they probably ship them off somewhere, something like that. When, you know, if it's not like an active patient or whatever. But who knows? Oh yeah, YouTube is back. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would guess to say I probably lost my mod account on YouTube. Well, I have YouTube Studio open though, and that usually is what actually counts as my one viewer, if I only have one viewer. But who knows? I'm not gonna lie, this run is like, I'm not, my legs aren't tired. I think I'm just suffering from a little bit of like mental burnout. Just because I'm not a big fan of running road miles. I'd much rather be running on trails up on a mountain somewhere. I think that's what it really is. But I really need to put in the road miles so my legs are used to the pounding. This next race is nothing but like 1.4 or something miles around a park on mostly concrete sidewalk. I think I am going to try and buy a pair of the Super Cup Trainer V2s and try them out. And then if those don't work for me, then I'll get the Rebel V4s, I think. Oh, man. I don't know what is. What is going on with my tummy today? But it's like what I hear people who suffer from, like IBS, is kind of what I think of, you know, with when my tummy feels this morning. But I know it's just gas. That's what it feels like now. Oh. I made a homemade curry soup that I had left from, with a lot of my leftovers from Christmas, because I made a goose for Christmas. Make sure. Can't really see chat right now, so I have to keep stopping and blocking the sun so I can read chat, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. But like super healthy, but curry definitely gives me gas. But we need spicy. I made a spicy curry too, just by the way. But any spicy, or I should say more like Thai type of food, because it's definitely more of like a Thai curry. It gives me gas. I love spice. But when I don't have it for a while, which last week I wasn't like eating a lot of, like I was having stuff with like jalapenos and stuff, but for me a jalapeno isn't spicy. It just tastes good. But I haven't had it like last week where I was eating a lot of other stuff. Not necessarily a lot of spice. And then last night to eat that. I know that's why my gut is not happy. It's like, what have you done? We're just getting used to eating horrible foods, high fat, high preservative type foods. And now you're feeding us healthier, spicy stuff. Oh. Yeah, I was talking like about the, not really, I mean in a way it is kind of mental burnout, but more just not wanting to run road miles. And it's kind of crazy because like right now, I like being outdoors, like just walking out here would be okay. Because then I just get to enjoy the outdoors. But running, I just feel like I'm just slogging along. For sure that was a lady because of the voice, but that was shocking because it did not look like a lady. And who knows if she doesn't identify as a lady. He or she does not. They, I'll just say that. Maybe they don't identify as a lady. Oh. I saw the guy that replaced me out of DC, that they took forever to find me a replacement, and anyways, he retired, so he was only there for not even 2 years as well. And then he retired, and now he's going back to work for the company that we worked with out there, who also tried to hire me as well. There's a part of me that's a little jealous, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving my life, enjoying the freedom of it, love what I do, but I also enjoyed my job out there. What I really enjoyed was the paycheck. Yeah,
love to have a paycheck like that. Although if I could, you know, even just take on like 10 more athletes that I coach. So I love coaching, and even that would be a little more enjoyable, or I would enjoy that more, I guess, than what I was doing out there. And I wouldn't make a lot of money off of it because I don't charge a lot, but it would help out, that's for sure. I just need to do a better job marketing, because I don't market at all. We'll see. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did take my final exam yesterday, and so I am now USATF certified. Ooh, this hill doesn't usually get me, but today it did. I'm glad I didn't dress warmer, because even though it's kind of chilly out, I'm sweating enough that I could tell, but I'm not sweating enough that, as cold as it is, I'm gonna freeze. Or if I was dressed warmer, I'd be sweating horrendously right now, and then I would actually be colder. Oh, Thursday, I will most likely not be streaming. I think tomorrow I'm going to try and do a speed session, since I don't have a lot of time in the morning. But Thursday I will most likely be up in a mountain somewhere. And then, I don't know, Saturday we'll see. Friday I'll be streaming again. Saturday, I'm thinking about doing the unofficial Time Yourself marathon race being put on by the Run Club down in Bozeman, just because I would get my long run in that way. And it's on a road that has some up and down. It's like rolling, but I definitely have to go in. I haven't been on that road forever, so I'm not sure if it's paved the whole way or not. Oop, I'm gonna have to poop. I thought that was a fart, and that is not a fart. No. We only got about 2 miles to go, so should be fine. Just might have to walk every now and then and try not to poop myself. But yeah, I can do that, and then just keep run like an extra, 3 or 4 miles, and even after that, get like a 30, maybe run an extra 10K and do maybe a 50K. Just get a good long run in. But we'll see. The weather looks like it's supposed to be fairly nice. And by fairly nice, I mean like it is right now. Cold, but not too cold. Partly sunny or mostly sunny. The next day, it could snow, but we'll see. But between now and then, the weather could easily change too. Okay, I gotta walk for a little bit so I don't poop my pants, because There's definitely something brewing, even though I did poop today. That tells you my gut is angry at me. If I have a multiple poop day, or I'm all hungover because I drank a lot, but I haven't had a drink for a while, so I had like half a drink. What would that have been, like Christmas Eve? But it was also pretty weak and not a whole lot. It was just, you know, you had to have a little bit of eggnog with some spiked eggnog. Because otherwise, is it worth actually eating or drinking eggnog with all the calories? I mean, I love the taste of eggnog, but it's the calories that get me. Oh man, come on. It's gonna be a long walk back. I'm gonna have to poop the whole time. Just gonna let the poop sensation subside a little bit. I think it's more gas than poop, but it's like if I fart, other stuff is definitely going to come out. It's like blocking the way of the gas bubble. Usually people talk about how, you know, a fart is just a turd honking right away. The opposite is true right now for me. I gotta. Whew. Oh man, tummy is definitely cramping a bit. Oh. We can do this. We can do this. We just got about just a few minutes discomfort to get through, and then we should be able to start running again. Actually, I feel like I can run a little bit now. There we go. I should get ahead of this person too. It's always like awkward when you have. I don't know what it is with old ladies that can just step it out. Yeah. It's like there's no way I can keep up walking with them. Right. Great timing. What was that left? Oh yeah, we are gonna be, gosh dang, I mean really, if I was to go down to, I always call this my 10K route, but if I run down past the library and come back, it would actually be 7 miles. I'm not going to do that because I have no reason to do that. Just saying that's what it could be. I need to. Should see. I saw that one of my friends posted that her goal this year was to do a run streak, run every day. I'd have to send her a message and just be like, hey, when I'm in town, I mean, if you want some company, I would definitely run. Although she's probably going to do her stuff before work if I was her. And I am not going to wake up at 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, whatever it is. Well, and that being the case, she'll probably do most of her stuff on a treadmill too. I think she goes to the gym at like 3:30 in the morning. And she has to be at work by like 5. Then she also gets off at like 2. Oh man, this hill gets me every time because I'm just kind of getting a zone out and don't even really like realize I'm climbing the hill. So I'm just like, you know, just cruising. Well, then you start climbing that hill and of course it's twice as hard. So then I get to the top of it, I'm like, why does it feel like I'm working so hard? And it's like, oh, that's right, I just ran up that hill. Oh. And really, this is a never-ending hill all the way back there, depending on which way you go. I think the way we are going to go today, there is a flat spot with a very slight downhill at the end, but, well, not at the end, but towards the end, because then you have to go back up again. Oh, you definitely feel it. It is a, like I said, very minuscule, but just enough that you can feel it. Morning. Frosty the grass is from that fog this morning. You see the people's footprints walking across the frost in the park here. Oh man. Really, right now, just because I've warmed up a bit from running, but man, it's super nice out here, especially for this time of year in Montana. But if historical references end up being true, that means here in about a month, not even, it is just gonna start. It's gonna just get ridiculous here. So much snow. It's gonna get really cold. And then it's gonna stay snowy and cold through April. That is very typical for this type of year, where it stays fairly mild this late in the winter. Oh, apologies, I didn't notice. Well, I was running into the sun, but apologies for not reading your chat. Alarming lion. Nice day for a run, yeah. It is gorgeous out here. Welcome to the channel. It is cold. Like I said, it's like 25, 26 degrees out right now, but nice and sunny. The fog has moved out of the city, at least further down in the valley, so it doesn't feel as cold. But not bad at all. Could be a lot worse. Oh man, Hill's getting to me again. Hill is getting to me again. Whew. Not excited once we cross up here. Have to climb that hill up by the light. It's even steeper than this hill. Although it's a lot shorter than this hill. Still. At least then we'll have a mostly flat, still a little bit uphill, but mostly flat. I don't know, half a mile or so. I wish I could figure out a way to have like a mileage counter on the stream as an overlay that I could somehow have connected to my watch or something. That'd be cool. Or if I just had mods that could be in here that could just update it, a command or something. A command wouldn't be as fun though. Oh. And that's the hill right there. Kills me every time. It's so safe. But now, like I said, mostly flat, a little bit of uphill, but not as pronounced uphill as that last half mile. If I do that race down in Bozeman this weekend on Saturday, I use the term race loosely because it's a time yourself and there's no aid stations, anything, it's all self-supported. But if I do it, then I will I'll try and live stream the whole thing as well. Ooh, hills are bad, yeah, I know. It's like wherever you run here. Well, for me, I'm always finishing uphill because no matter what direction I come from, I have to go uphill for at least a little ways. But unless I run like down to where we just came from, everywhere I go on whatever route, I start uphill as well. Usually hills don't bother me too much because I'm running mountains, but my next race is flat road ultra. You're running 100 miles in circles around a park. I'll have to look it up. I think it's like 80 laps because it's 1.2 or 1.4 miles or something like that. That wouldn't be 1.4, I don't think. It must be like 1.2. It's like, I don't know, 78, 81, something like that laps. Somewhere around 80, I'm pretty sure. Which is good from like a crewing standpoint. It's easy to crew, but makes for some boring running. Other than there's gonna be lots of people there, and I'll have to. My goal is to stay with the leader as much as I can, unless I'm the leader, which I don't think will be no matter what, I'm not going to be the leader. Well, I can't say that. If there's no, well, I know there's competition showing up for this, because I've already seen some of the elites on the roster. So I will not, I'm more going for the time goal, but I would like to podium as well. So at least stay within a few miles of the leaders as long as I can. Oh, okay, we are done. Oh man, let's try and change cameras. There we go. Oh man, that was more rougher than it should have been. Just shy of 7 miles again. For me, it's more difficult to breathe in just cold air than, say, if it was 50 degrees out. But take gloves off. Oh, it must be lunchtime because the burrito place is busy. Oh, okay. Well, I got a lot of stuff I need to get done today, so I'm not going to stick around and talk for very much. But thanks everybody for joining me today on today's stream. Please smash that follow button if you haven't already. For those of you on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and then come over here to Twitch and smash that follow button again. Follow me on my socials, listed down below, and or in link if you hit exclamation point, whatever. Congratulations on your certification. Thanks, Rue. Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks a lot. It was good to get that done. What else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna go and eat something really fast, but then I gotta get a lot of stuff done today since I'm gonna be out of town tomorrow. But bye everybody. Thanks so much for joining. And I will see everybody probably tomorrow morning. I'm going to try and knock out a little speed sesh before I drive up and to where my, yeah, I'll go potty. I do, yes. Definitely go take care of that as well. But yeah, bye everybody. Love y'all.